What's good, all my trader homies? Finviz is the absolute best free scanning software available, and today I'm going to be breaking down my two favorite Finviz scans for finding low risk and profitable swing trades. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're going to be talking about what I personally think is the best free scanning software available, especially for swing traders, and that is, drumroll please, Finviz. You guessed it. Finviz is awesome for scanning for swing trades. I use it all the time. If I'm laying in bed and my girlfriend's pissed at me and I know I'm not going to get laid, I just open Finviz up and look for some swing trades, and you can find some really killer swing trades. And it's really efficient and doesn't take up too much of your time. So I'm going to show you my three favorite scans for swing trades on Finviz and show you how I use it. Alright, so let's break it down, but before we get started, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and let's pause for a brief message from this guy. Do you guys hear that? Do you hear that? It's a like button talking crap about your mama. Punch it in the face! Give it a jab, right hook to the face! I'm just kidding, but if you could, hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We can put in for our scans, and what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to hit, where is it? We're going to find the all up here and hit all. And we're also going to come down here to this section. We X out all these advertisements, and we're going to hit basic. And that's going to give us a nice little overview of the companies, as well as a little spark chart type deal. And let's put in some criteria. So our first scanning criteria is going to be short squeeze. And what we're looking for is we're looking for companies that have high short interest, they're trending up, and there's a possibility of a short squeeze. We want to be in the short squeeze, ride the grind, and take profits along the way. All right, so our first criteria is we're going to find the price section. And here we're going to go all the way to the bottom, and we're going to find the $5 to $20 price range. Short squeezes are they just seem to work better on the lower price, more volatile on the lower price names. So our second criteria is going to be average volume. Let's find average volume down here. And we're going to go to over 200K. We don't want to be messing around with any BS low volume tickers here. So we want to be able to size in appropriately and get out when it's time to get out. So our next criteria is going to be average, or the float short, and we want it high, greater than 20%. Okay? And performance is going to be the final criteria. And we're going to go down here and we're going to go to month, up 10%. All right? So let's see what it gave us here. So this AMRN has a, where's the short float of 30%. See, almost a third of the company is sold short, and it just broke over this prior resistance. So, you know, I wouldn't be, this doesn't look good to me, but let's see what else. Here we go, Abercrombie. This is just a perfect example. You got 20% of the float short, broke over this trend line, and is starting to squeeze. This could, if this breaks into this gap here, it could fill all the way back towards 24. I'll be looking for this as a possible swing trade candidate for me. And yeah, so you get the picture here. It's really good for finding short squeezes. All right, our next scan, let's go back, clear all this stuff out. Our next scan is going to be what I call the bottom bounce scan. So our first criteria, sorry, all these girls texting me, you know how it is. These girls always blowing your phone up. All right, our first criteria is going to be the 20-day moving average. We want the price to be 20% below the 20-day moving average. We want the next criteria to be the volume, average volume, over 200K. We want it to be liquid. And the next criteria, we want the earnings per share growth over the next 5 years to be positive. The reason we're doing that is we just want to know we're buying a company, even though we're swing trading it short term, we want it to have growth potential, right? It's been beaten down, and we want to find a company that has been beaten down. There's an overreaction, and we just want a little pop to the upside to catch a little short swing trade. So let's take a look. So the way I play these is I let it bottom out. I'm looking for a gap down, consolidation to bottom out, and I'm using that low as my stop loss, right? So let's look at this MYGN, which gapped down today. What I would do here is, okay, we have a gap down. It may come down even further, but I would wait for the first couple days where there's some consolidation. I would let it base out, and then I'm using the low of that consolidation as my stop, and I'm trying to get a move back up towards where it gapped from. So in this case, it would be around a $2 move from today's low. Like I said, it may head lower, but you want to see a couple days of consolidation first. See what else we can find. Here's a good example, right? So we have this huge gap and then consolidation. So on the next pullback, I would be looking for a entry point using this low as my stop, looking for a move back towards this gap fill area. All right, and my final scan is very similar to the first one, except it's kind of reverse. So we want the price to be 20% above the 20-day moving average. We want the average volume over 200K. And we want negative earnings per share growth over the next 5 years. We're looking for overpriced companies that have made a run up, and we're looking to short them into the move higher back towards the 20-day moving average. Finviz is great, but golly, so many freaking advertisements. Jeez. They do offer a premium service. I think it's like $30 a month, and it gives you real-time market data. So you could also use it for day trading scanning as well. And you could set up your scans, save them, customize them however you like, and you're getting that real-time market data feed for the Elite subscription. So let's see what the scan pops up, and I'll show you how to play it. So basically, I'm looking for a gap up, a gap higher, and consolidation. So we don't have a gap here, but we do have a move higher, right? It's inflated the 20 days all the way down here. And what we want to see is we want to see a push higher, consolidation. You get short, and you use that high as your stop loss, looking for a pullback back towards the 20-day. All right, let's see what else. Perfect example here. All right, you get the gap up. You got your stop loss, and in this consolidation, you get short with a stop loss up here. The risk reward doesn't look great in this one, but look, your stop is around 380. You get in 350. That's a 30-cent risk, but you get almost $1 profit potential there. Here's another example. So you get a move higher from almost 12 to 16 in just a few weeks. So you look for the consolidation, you get short, and use that high as your stop. This one's not ready yet. There isn't enough consolidation. And what I do is I just put these in my watch list, and I just keep my eye on them over the next few weeks, and I stalk them like a sniper in Afghanistan stalking the terrorists. Just stalk it, and then you're ready, you fire. You put your 50 cal and you just let it loose. And another cool feature that Finviz has is the portfolio feature. If it's not really good for day trading, but to track your swing trades, you can use it. For example, let's say we bought Apple. It's kind of like a trading journal. We bought it today. We bought 100 shares, for example, at $200. Actually, we can actually get today's price. So we got today's price, and then let's say let's make that yesterday. So I don't think it allows you to put a sell order in and like track your profit and loss over swing trade. It only lets you put your open positions in the portfolio section of Finviz, which kind of stinks. But if you can put all your open swing trades and just kind of keep track of them right here, it's kind of cool, I guess. But the main feature of Finviz is the screener, and also I also use it for news. If there's a company I'm interested in trading, even day trading, if there's a company that just pops up, like that bio company today that went nuts, I went down to Finviz and I checked the news on it and saw they were gonna release some data or have a conference of some sort. It's just a lot cleaner than using the broker's platform, their news platform. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for my Finviz tutorial. I hope you guys got something out of it. And if you did, please hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to catch all my future videos and content. Catch you in the next video. Thanks.